I never wanted to be part of war. It just seemed to find me. At first I was just a grunt doing everybody's dirty work. As it turned out, I was pretty damn good at what I did. It wasn't long before I was recruited by SAW, Special Operations and Rescue Unit. We'd take care of anything from simple infiltration missions to rescuing people who were really in the shit. Our business was kicking ass. And business was good. Me, more specifically, well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I was one of SAW's very best. I was the guy you sent in when you wanted the enemy to realise it's time to scream when they're already dead. But I quit after a few good years with SAW, after my wife Linda was killed in an accident while working for CORE, a company that specialised in bioweapon research and the medicine for tomorrow. Well, I don't believe it. I still say Linda knew something.
Okay, there are reports coming in of a shooting.
It never ends. There's always somebody killing somebody. It's fine, I'm done here. I might just have an early night, I think. Is that my phone? Who the hell calls somebody at this hour of the morning? Have some decency. I swear to God it better not be a telemarketer or a kid or something playing a joke.
Dave Falcon.
It's just Falcon to you, Captain Carter.
Is that any way to speak to an old friend?
You are no friend of mine.
Now, son, calm down and hear me out. I haven't contacted you in a good period of time, so you must know that if I'm contacting you now, it's for a good reason. I have an infiltration mission, which I know you specialise in, and although that might not pique your interest by itself, maybe the reason behind it will. You remember that lovely terrorist organisation known as the Light?
Crazy cult-like group responsible for mass shootings?
Yep, that's the one.
So what's their involvement in this whole situation?
Well, it seems like they have a new ringleader. Do you have something nearby that you can access emails with?
Sure, a laptop?
Okay, yes, that'll do fine. I'm about to send you an email.
How do you have my email?
Oh, believe me, we have our ways.
That's disturbing.
Okay, so take a look at that.
And who's this guy?
This is the guy they call Scorpion. Nothing too special, huh? But the interesting part is him and his little terrorist organisation have been getting awfully friendly with the CORE. I'm pretty sure you'd remember who they are.
That's a little more than mildly disturbing given the CORE stature. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, I thought you might say something along those lines. That's why if you step outside, you'll see that I've arranged a pickup for you. Okay, enough chit chat over the phone. Get your ass in the vehicle and get up to base and we'll get you geared up. Oh, and Falcon, I'm sorry about Linda.
Yeah, so am I.
We have a 5-minute ETA on the LZ, sir. Please remain seated until the rotors of the vehicle have stopped.
Sir, we've landed. Captain's over there in the warehouse on the left.
I assure you, if the Corps is involved in this, we'll be the first to find out. Permission to use deadly force if necessary? Affirmative. Over and out. Ah yes, the man himself in the flesh. I just got off the radio. We've been given the green light to engage the Corps if deemed necessary. I thought you might like the sound of that.
If it's gotten to the point where it's this serious, then why hasn't someone just taken the core out completely?
That's because nobody actually knows who owns the Corps. It's definitely not government funded, we know that, and nobody knows who the owner is. But I promise you, if a name is ever released, I'll be one of the first to shove my size 12 clean up his ass. Now I assume you're just as keen as I am to get started, judging by the fact you're still carrying around that old thing.
That's because, trust me, you couldn't get a finer weapon.
Well, that one's looking a little worn. But don't worry, because we have plenty of new ones with plenty of goodies. So why don't we get you kitted up, and let's get started. Go speak with our armourer. He'll get you kitted up.
Hello, Mr. Falcon, I presume.
The one and only.
The captain told me you'd be coming my way. Says you're one of the creepy quality type, huh? Like to go around, sneak around like a spider and shit?
Pretty accurate.
I got just the thing for you.
Are you sure you got what I need? You sound like a damn kid.
And you're a badass that dresses like a safari guide. Let's not judge anybody here.
Fair point, I suppose. Can I take a look at what you have?
Of course, help yourself to anything you want at all. Within moderation, of course.
Thanks, kid.
Not a problem at all, Mr. Falk. I just hope you live up to your reputation. If this goes south, we may need it.
God damn it, son, you almost look like a soldier again. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Heh, almost. I bet it feels good to be back in some real threads and have a rifle that doesn't look like the bat to pack shit. Well, now that's out of the way, this is Archer. I'm sure you two need no introduction, however. He tells me you boys served a few deployments together before you were recruited here, right?
Yeah, 2, maybe 3.
Well, I hope you're on good terms because Archer is going to be your Overwatch. A guardian angel, if you will.
What? This is bullshit, you know I need no Overwatch.
Yeah, well, tough shit because you have one. We're going to do it the way you like, quiet, and as few casualties as possible.
They're just terrorists. Why the low body count?
Well, that might be so, but if they do notice you before you get anything done, we may miss our only opportunity of getting dirt on the Corps. I doubt they're going to give us a second shot.
You haven't even told me where you're sending me, so where the hell are you sending me?
Funny you should ask. Have a look at the screen. We have a few still images from satellites of the town. It's called Zupai. Made most of its income from boats.
Okay, and what kind of defenses should I be expecting?
Basic Overwatch, mounted weapons, armed men, that kind of thing. But your job is these trucks.
Oh yeah, what's so special about them?
We had an inside man. At first the light showed presence mostly, left the townfolk alone. Then one day, they all vanished, including our guy. It's unsure what happened, but before he went missing, he reported them often using these trucks after meeting with the Corps.
Using them as a way to smuggle in goods.
It is possible.
So why don't we just send a drone up there? It'd be so much quicker.
Because without confirmation of anything other than their presence and them meeting with the Corps, it's deemed as a waste of resources.
Waste of resources my ass. And what about the Corps?
Yeah, from time to time they meet with a light down by the pier. Always prepared, always heavily armed, almost like a private military. I'd be very surprised if they don't have military training.
So if that's the case, then why do they need the light?
Well, that's what I'm hoping you'll find out. You'll be going by a small boat, so not to alert anyone they may have watching the roads. But you'll have a small distance to walk. They have the dock pretty well guarded.
Fantastic.
Boat prepped. We're ready for you, sir. Do you copy? Over.
Affirmative. We're on our way. Over and out. Better get moving, son. We don't have the time to waste. You'll be supplied with explosives for the trucks upon arrival. Good luck.
So the captain was right. I did serve with Archer before. In fact, the last deployment I had with Archer was the last day I spent as a grunt for the military. I'll never forget the events that took place on that day. So many mistakes. In an event that would go down to be known as the Sakara incident, we rolled out as a convoy of 4 ready to take out a small raid. It was supposed to be quick and easy. How were we to know that they already knew we were coming? Me and Archer were just ahead, but as the commanding vehicle took the lead, it came to a halt. A civilian had broken down, or so it seemed. Really one of them dressed as a civilian to block the road, while his buddy laid in wait with an RPG. One rocket is all it took, and the lead car was gone. Our driver put us off the road and into the water out of panic. And as for the rest, well, that's history. Archer, you get the left flank, I've got the right. Archer, I'm almost in position. Be ready, let's pinch these bastards. Too many good men died that day. We may have won, but for the amount of casualties that were taken, did anybody really win? Let Archer off a little bit early. I want him to be able to set up an overwatch so he can see what's ahead of me. I don't want to be going in there blind if I don't have to. Not a problem, sir. I'll go set up an overwatch. You get in touch with me when you need me. Okay. I'm gonna get dropped off a little further down the shore, and then I'll get you to start calling out some targets, and let me know what you see. Oh, and if I call on you for a shot, don't miss. Hey Archer, I'm pretty close now. What do you see from up there?
I'm overlooking the city as we speak. I think you would be disappointed to know there is no core in sight.
As for the light, the place is crawling with them. I'd stay clear of the docking yard if I were you. Quite a lot of forces around there and they have some pretty big guns. If you was to get spotted, it'd probably be over before you even knew.
Solid copy. I hear you on that. Have you got a path of recommendation?
A lot of the defences seem to be focused around a white roofed building on the left, just as you get into the main part of the city. If you take the left flank, it'll be the first building you encounter when you get to the main part of the city. Maybe you should check there.
Copy that. Alright, I'm moving up now. Just give me a yell if you see anything ahead, yeah? Falcon, be advised, one of the light members is just ahead of you.
Want me to take him out? Negative. I have this one. You just make sure no one sneaks up behind me, okay?
Affirmative. I have your back.
First target down.
Very nice.
There's another target approximately 20 meters from your position on the left flank. He's atop a balcony looking out into the field. Do you copy? Affirmative. I'm gonna move a little closer now. See if I can't take him down too. Okay, second target's down. What's ahead of me, Archer? Very nice, Falcon. You don't even look like you've lost a step.
Okay, if you keep heading the way you are towards the white building.
You'll come across a mounted machine gun. You're gonna have to take him out, because if he sees you, it's game over. Copy that. I'm gonna try and use my pistol for most kills. I want to try to remain as undetected as possible. Third target just went down, moving in for a closer look. Yeah, he's confirmed KIA. They're executing civilians.
Let it go, Falcon. You can't help them. It would be suicide to rush in there.
Anything to say before you meet your death? No? Very well.
Ugh, what the fuck? I think I just figured out what happened to some of the civilians. Smells fucking disgusting in here.
What is going on, Falcon?
This car garage is full of body bags and parts. It's like some sort of house of horrors shit in here. Ugh, it smells disgusting. How long have they been here?
Well, some civilians started going missing about 2 weeks ago, so you probably don't want to know.
Hey, there's a white body bag in here with the Corps logo.
Well, that's not solid evidence, but it's a good start.
I've found a trail of blood that I'm going to follow. I'm going to mute comms for a second. I'll contact you as soon as I can. Okay, there, Archer?
Affirmative.
So not only are they executing civilians, but they're torturing them as well.
How can you be sure?
Because I just found documents that are from the Corps that say that's exactly what they're doing, although I can't make out exactly what they mean. Subject A, dead. Did not respond to serum. Subject B, alive. Did not respond to serum. Subject C and D, in excruciating pain near death, started to respond to the serum in a positive way. But what does all this mean?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. Bring it back for the captain, let's deal with those trucks, and let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, Archer, I'm moving into the courtyard just behind the trucks. There's one hostile on the roof though. Do you think you could take him out?
My friend, I do not think, I know.
And there is two, not one. Do you want me to take them both out?
If you can do so without getting me killed, then go for it.
Roger that, moving in as we speak. Be sure to let me know if you see any sudden excitement.
As soon as I know, you'll know.
Okay, I'm at the trucks. Placing C4 now. And it's armed.
And not a moment too soon. You know how you're talking about that excitement? Well, they know you're there. They're on their way with a vehicle with a mounted machine gun. You might want to get out of there.
Shit! Any help at all would be great. I don't have a clear shot.
Take the damn shot.
The gun is down, you got him,
Oh, thank God for that. Get the fuck out of there.
Why you need to tell me twice? Time for the best part, old friend. I never wanted to be part of war. It just always found me. My name is David J. Falcon. And this isn't the end. It's just the beginning.